My God, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm your boy Cousin Roy. I'm everybody's cousin. I'm some people's uncle. The news that has been breaking the internet recently about Manchester United is we finally got some bidders to come in and they're valuing the club at $5 billion. So now we have the Qatar Emir, who's worth about 360 billion pounds, I think, or US dollars, whichever it is, it's still an exorbitant amount, who is now very interested in buying the club. So for all these while, we've been hearing only about Jim Ratcliffe, or at least I've been hearing only about Jim Ratcliffe, and finally, I've been calling for this so much. I've been calling for this for months. Ever since Manchester United went on the market to be bought, I've been a huge supporter of having some oil money come in and buyers. Why? Because I've seen all the other clubs do it. I saw Chelsea come in with their oil money, do whatever they want. The sanctions didn't mean shit. And then the worst part was Manchester City that came after. No way they have made that kind of money in order to buy those players. Don't come and talk to me about them selling players in order to make the money back so they can buy new players. All that's bullshit. Because when Roberto Mancini was there, Manuel Pellegrini was there, they spent like crazy. And whether they won the league or not, there's no way they could have made that kind of millions because there's no way they found that many fans. If you need to make £1 million, the jersey, just say the jersey costs, let's just say £50. £1 million, £50 a jersey, you do the math, that's the number of fans you need. But what, 200,000? You need 200,000 fans for $50 jersey to make $1 million. Does City have 100 million fans? Like, let's not kid ourselves. You think about it. We got five bidders who have coming to buy Manchester United. Are they all stupid? Are all of them saying, "Oh, we shouldn't come to Manchester United"? I don't think it's a good club to buy. Hell no. I am. The reason that I'm super shocked is when I heard five people came into buyers, and previously, I know we only went on sale recently. When previously only the Saudis came in for us, that means we must still be the number one marketing club in the world. Don't you think so? It must be like nobody was going to come in for $4 or $5 billion, which is from eight. Thank God it went down to six. Now apparently the club is asking for 4 or 5. According to the stock market, our share prices are now $21, which means the club is valued at 3.2 billion. So 4 billion or 5 billion seems a reasonable sum, even though I think it's too much and they should only get four. But you look at what's happened recently, and suddenly five conglomerates and not just the Qatar, there's American investors all coming in to be. I'm like, yo, we must still be doing something right. So while that fills me up with a lot of happiness, now the huge dilemma that we have is: do we want an Englishman like Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos to come in, or do we want oil? So that's what I want to talk about first. I want to say this right up front, man. You've seen the Telegraph, Daily Mirror, Daily Mail have some very, very good reporters write the reasons why we should not sell to a Middle East club, a Middle Eastern conglomerate or owner or whatever it is like that whole Jing Bang. Because number one, they're saying these guys are sports washing. I mean, they're trying to clean up what they're doing behind the scenes. Like, the Qatar World Cup, 50, 200, 300 people died building it. And they've put it behind and have an event. No one gives a shit about the dead lives. So you call it sport washing. You buy something and then they also use it as a political tool. So one, they are saying that this might potentially happen to United. And because us, United fans, we have always said this: we are special. United fans, we're special. We're not like the rest, We don't have owners. We don't have this, we don't have that. We're public listed. We get all our money and all that. That uniqueness, I feel, needs to be thrown out the window. I'm throwing this uniqueness about us being Manchester United fans, not ever having any incident where we said that, hey, we cannot buy owner, we cannot be owned by one guy. We need to be a club of people. Guys, if we don't get in tons and tons and tons of money, we are going to be tons and tons and tons way behind all other teams. Yeah, and I'm not talking about ton and ton. I'm talking about TON, tons, heaviness on your shoulders, on your hips, hurting your hips, your knees. You cannot stand up because there's too much weight. And not weight of money, weight of rocks. Because we'll be kicking bricks if we don't get this oil money in. Because look at all the other clubs. I come to the thing, Manchester City. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Manchester City in deep shit. Fuck them, relegate them. We'll talk about that soon. That's the thing. No one gives a shit. What, they'll stop one or two windows and then say we cannot buy a player in this window and that window. And then after that, it's back to normal. Here's why I feel it's very important for us now to go with the oil. Because Jim Ratcliffe is not coming in with his money. He has now hired two financial institutions to help him come up with the figures. Okay, and he needs to figure out the figure, and he wants to do a financial proposition, or not a leverage, but a financial. Fuck, I forgot the word. I'm too lazy to look. You know what I mean? He's trying to do it like financially. The Qataris, the oil guys are coming out buy outright. But I mean, if the Glazers, because our share prices are going up, our share prices doubled in November when we announced we want to sell. Share prices are going up. Glazers are thinking they're going to make a killing. Please don't give them too much money, please. Right? So share prices are going up. They know it's a good time to buy the club. The club's on the rise, right? You look at all the other clubs, they're sucking it. Even Chelsea bought so much money, sucking it. Liverpool, even worse. We'll talk about that soon. Now is the right time to buy Manchester United. Why? We got a gem there in Eric Ten Hag. Eric Ten Hag is the best buying in the past 10 years. All the bloody players put together, every single player in the past 10 years put together that we bought are not the ones who are there. The Rooneys and all that don't count. Eric Ten Hag is a gem. With him at the helm, we need to give him whatever money he can have, whatever money he needs, so we can buy all these top players. Well, look, five people coming in to bid over market price to buy Manchester United. Chelsea only went for 2.1. We're already easily valued at 4. We might go to 5. Almost triple that. So, if these companies are coming in for us, that means, can you imagine on the back end what kind of money they're making? They're still making money. That's the point. So, when the Qatar guys come in, they want to buy it outright. They don't want to have like be a board director, or have like some partial ownership. The Qatar guys will tell them, Yankee, go home. Get the hell out, man. Go back home. Go and play baseball. Out. Whereas Jim Ratcliffe wants to do a leverage buy, have the banks consider all the financial thingy. Maybe he'll take a bit of a loan, and then with his investors put the money in. Do you want that? Do you want someone come and then, figure out all the finances? Let's do some finances, and then all the finance bullshit, and then buy. Because I feel like right now the fan base is split 50-50. Half of us want the Qatar money to come in because we want to win titles. We've been losing for 10 years. Haven't won shit. Club is run so badly. Backroom staff are all terrible. Owners are the worst in the history of mankind. It's just to a point where we won. While the others are still holding true to the Manchester United belief, the Stratford belief, the Mancunian belief, where we never really had owners until these clowns came about. We never really spent above our means, or we didn't need to until these clowns came about. And they're one of those clubs that don't really it's not used as a toy. Like Abramovich bought Chelsea as a toy. It's a game for him. He's got all this money. He loves football. He wants to be in the top of the world. Business wise, he's number one all over the world. But sports wise, he was nowhere. So he needed a pastime, and it's a hobby. He's watching matches in his private yacht in the middle of the Seychelles Islands, in Fiji Islands, where you all are watching here. Fucking rain. If the rain means internet connection gone case, your Astros all screwed. So some of you got slow internet connection, cannot watch the game. Homeboy is watching you on a satellite surrounded by Russian models. It's a toy. So they are thinking that let me know what you all think. The half that is there is thinking that, hey, if we bring the Manchester United as a buying club where we go and sell to owners like this, will become a toy. I beg to differ. I think the Qatar guys just finished the World Cup. They don't know what to do. I think if they buy Manchester United, they can have a lot of friendlies there. They can charge exorbitant money, make the money back. Good for the club also, as to our kitty. Number two, they have so much money, it won't even matter 6 billion, 5 billion. It won't mean shit. And with FIFA not really cracking down on any clubs and how they are trying to influence the market, damage the market, inflate the market, why should you care? Why should you, as a Manchester United fan, care what the hell the regulations are when everyone else is doing it? If you want to hold on to tradition for for another 100 years until you die, then maybe in the next 10 years or so, we won't win any title. Do you want that? You just think about that for a moment. 11, 12 years, no league title, right? UEFA and FA Cup. UEFA League really doesn't mean jack shit to me. FA Cup is something. I don't mind the FA Cup. FA Cup not easy to win. Yeah, you need to really play well. So Van Hal there, Mourinho with the UEFA. But hey, just let me sidetrack a bit. The 2018 season, when Mourinho keeps claiming it was his best ever performance, that he brought us to second place. All honesty, man, you all forgot. David De Gea played lights out in 2018. David De Gea basically saved our entire season in 2018. Do you know or not? So him to claim that, he can go fuck himself. So basically, one man saved the club in 2018. He's still there now. He's still a genius. But if you fast forward now, we really do need the money. Yeah, I said that already. The Qatar guys got 333. Just now I saw it's about 360. Around there, lah. 335, 360. So my thing is this. We haven't won shit. Even the UEFA Cup, so it was, I mean, it was whatever, man. It didn't mean jack shit because following Champions League, we didn't really put, I think we went quarterfinals or something. Still not good enough. Semi-finals for me is good. If we did Champions League semi-finals, good. Finishing the league top three, top four doesn't carry for me. So with all this happening, right, you all still want to say, you guys still want to say, no, I think the Qatar guys coming, no. Manchester United losing its tradition. Oh, the Qatar guys coming, the Manchester United, the thing, you know how we're always different. We're always so different from other clubs. I feel different. I'm so different. I feel different and pretty and gay. Oh, so different. Different from what? So we feel different, right? Okay, we hold on to our principles and then we finish fifth place. Oh, yay. Cuddles all over. Pats on the back. Pat everybody in the ass. Everyone did well. Man, get the fuck out, man. Hell no. The way modern football is running, right? Everything is about money, lah. Whether they pay now, pay later, have postponed payments or whatever it is, it's all like this now already, guys. It's not even like, I don't know, man. They make deals not that proper, but the whole thing about limiting agents' fees to a certain amount, has that even been implemented? I haven't heard anything about it. Right? Abramovich left. English fella said, never mind, new fella can buy. That motherfucker spent 330 million in January. Financial fair play gonna fuck him or not? They should. You all remember back in the day how City made all that money when they bought Balotelli lah, whichever Aguero, Yaya, all those motherfuckers. The whatever group that owns them, Khaldun Mubarak, came in with 400 million pounds stadium rights. You see, they manipulate, they trick, they find ways to pump money. So basically, the new sponsor is basically the fucking owner, right? The fucking owner is the new sponsor. He has a company or conglomerate, whatever. So he uses that and then he sponsors the club and they say, hey, look, man, hey, this is sponsorship money. So you see some dirty tactics being used all over the place. So why the fuck should we care? We got tons of sponsors coming in. We got tons of money. Why should we even bother about like how much money we spend? We should be just spending. We should be just buying. And when I heard the Qatar guys are coming out, I was like, yo, Mbappe. Oh my God, guys. Can you imagine if we get Kylian Mbappe in our team? I mean, fucking Weghorst is a tree lah, compared to Mbappe. So I want to say here, it's been incredible hearing about these bids coming in. I wanted to talk about, Radcliffe, because I think at this point I'm not interested in that, because let me read this. According to Bloomberg report, Radcliffe has lined up banks, including Goldman Sachs, to provide debt financing for a potential bid. See, debt financing, homies, brothers and sisters, children of all ages. Cousin Roy is not really interested in no debt financing, potential bid bullshit. All right. English fella coming in may be good. The guy is a fan. But Sir Jim, if you hear me, let Cousin Roy whisper into your ear or send you a text message or send you an email and tell you your time is running out. If you want to realize one of your biggest dreams, because you know you cannot take your billions of dollars to your grave, you want to be the Manchester United numero uno homeboy, you better put your goddamn bid right now, or the Qatar guys are going to come in. Now, the 50, 60-year-old, 70-year-old fans may say, cannot, I'm not there, I'm this group, I'm the younger group, I'm thinking, screw all of that. Money is key, money is king. I want money in Manchester United. More sponsors will come in. I want to put the naming rights, name some bullshit and say $1 billion. And I want a new stadium. Radcliffe is not coming in all out to buy us all out because he's worried about investments after that. Okay, buying the new stadium now is going to be a problem. That's where his concern is. That's where my concern is. I'm laying this to rest so I can move on to the next topic. I want the oil guys to come in. I want the oil guys to take us, and I want to start winning titles, man. Like for real, yo. Get the money in, get the players. I don't give a shit. Okay? The Qataris are separate from the QSI group, which owns Paris Saint-Germain. And they are confident their bid will be the strongest. Good. That's what I want to hear. Hold up. Got some more. Glazer family wants 6 billion. They can eat a dick. And they have not gone public with a price. By the way, When all these bids are being done, what they have done is they've allowed the bidders to go into a private room and look at Manchester United's private financial records. I don't understand how we can have private financial record unless you practice your jutsu and use Shisui's power and do some mind control shit. But I thought all records of a public listed company had to be public listed. So, but anyway, the news. I remember when I'm reading it, I was tripping. I was like, "What the fuck? What's a private room?" But he's going to read a Marvel script. You know how they give the Marvel scripts, right? They call the actor, go in the room, read it, and then fuck off. They tell you can only read certain. But they tell you if you want to read the whole book, you have to go to another room. Only you can go in there. After you go to their room, read the entire script, you can fuck off. What the fuck is going? Is that going on here? Are you all for real right now? You must be kidding me, man. Anyway, they said all of the five of them went in there to have a chat, get a look at the record, to decide whether they want to buy the club. I think that's one of the funniest shit, one of the stupidest shit. A limited net worth around 10 billion, but he's got yeah, he's got all that. He got all that. But nothing is like Manchester United. He can buy all these. Nice is bullshit. Nice is, by the way, there's a huge lot of people who are buying clubs in France and all that, buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell. Somebody did an article about it. I read. So they are how he bought Nice. He bought Nice from other investors. There were other people who invested in Nice, and then they bought it for like less than a million. Then he bought it for 10 million and all that. So there's a lot of back and forth going on with this club thing. It doesn't mean shit to me. It really doesn't mean shit to me. Like if he says he wants to buy the club outright, that's his dream. Go ahead. But if you want to do like this, then your dreams are falling, man. So better jump on that, bro. Or you're gonna miss out. Now, next thing we talk about. Let's talk about this. Holy crap! This thing just never goes away. Huh? Cheers, everybody. I heard the Super League is back, and I want to put some confusion to rest. Back in the day when you heard about the Super League, we all thought the Super League was going to be like the Champions League. Stratford Paddock, everyone was talking about it based on the fact that it's going to be like a Champions League. So you play a tournament, all right, group, and then Kalamati, a home and away, and then you play the normal league. Other news reports have been writing the Super League as a league with where 80 clubs have been invited. There will be 20 clubs who are the main clubs, and another 20 whatever who will play in a qualifying competition for an extra 10 or whatever it is lah. Okay, to join the league. Now, this league is being put forth by a company, fuck their name, something 22, who are being paid by only three companies, three clubs: Barcelona, Real Madrid, and Juventus. These are the only three clubs who are continuing to pay these clowns so that they can go out and push this Super League agenda again. I'm sitting down there thinking when I read it, I'm like, why? Why are they doing it? Of course, because they're losing market share. That's the only answer. There's no other answer. They're losing market share. You see, in the Spanish Primera Liga, the share of the TV rights isn't shared equally. I think the top two teams take about 70%. The third fella takes about 10%, and then the rest is shared with all other teams. How are the other teams going to compete by buying players, top players, getting good players to put them in the goddamn team to challenge for top two place? You know when that idiot, that stupid Liverpool player from Madrid, that stupid guy Morata, he came down, right? He came to Sunway. I went for the event. Okay, it was organized by the stupid cable company here. I went there. Everyone asking him cock questions. Morata is sitting down there having a chat. Everyone's asking stupid questions. Yeah, would you go in coaching? One stupid class. Would you ever coach Malaysia? I'm like, you are. Can you stop it with the bullshit? You know what I mean? Reporters coming asking stupid questions so they can write easy stories. I stood up and asked this motherfucker, what do you think about the Spanish league's inequality where the majority of the money only goes to Madrid and Barcelona? How are other clubs going to be competitive? He gave me a shit answer, and then the host was that dumb fuck, Adam fuck, and another girl, Rim. Then they move on. Then someone else butted in, and then he didn't answer my question. So they gave me a chance again. I said, yeah, so what do you think about the inequality, blah, 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 and all that? inequality in the Premier League. How are teams going to? You know what he said? You know what Morata said? The dumb fuck. He said, well, that's up to the players who are playing now. It's up to them to raise a sting. Hey, 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 hey. What a convenient answer. Huh? And as he finished his answer, that stupid Adam, that stupid little short fuck, he jumped in and he was like, well, it's not just Madrid. It's not just Madrid and Barcelona. Atletico Madrid is also there. I wanted to grab the mic again and tell him, yeah, so three, is it? So I guess you share the money with three people. Is that good enough? Is that what you're saying? But I was like, you know what? Fuck them. They can all eat a dick and can all go to fucking hell. Lah. Bullshit. Nobody cares. They're all making tons of money. So now they realize no one is watching. Nobody is watching La Liga. Ronaldo is gone. Nobody is watching Italian league. It's been going on for years because there's incredible match fixing and fans are crazy. So normal families don't want to go to the stadium because the ultras are too racist. They are hardcore. Nothing is being done. So no wonder they are desperate to start the Super League. So now these three stupid clubs are trying to push the agenda for the Super League, claiming that world football is imbalanced. Oh my god. Hmm? So these three MFs are going to bring back balance into world football. Guys, Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Juventus are going to save us from the corrupt FIFA. They're going to save us, from football. They're going to save football. Wow. Should I take my gloves out and clap harder so maybe they can hear me over there? And maybe I should also send them a memo so they take both their thumbs, stick it up behind their asshole, and then they sit on it. Get the fuck out, man. Now I'll admit, when I first heard about the Super League last year and a half ago, whatever, I was a big fan of it. I know, controversial. And I saw everyone getting furious. Oh, the traditions are gone. We are losing tradition. And this. I'm like, what the fuck is the English football tradition? Getting pissed drunk and then getting into a fight? Huh? Having the old, or what, the schools, or what, no, what do they call it? Real football factories are having football factories and all that, and going around punching each other, fucking shouting and all that. What the fuck? What are we talking about? Doesn't make any sense. Traditions always change. Times are changing. Last time got phone, none. You have to go there and watch a game. You can't even watch a replay on TV. It's word of mouth. Now you can get everything there, replay, like boom, match finish. 1 hour later, you can see the fucking replay. Don't even have to watch the game. What tradition we talking about? So I was a big fan of the Super League because I thought the Super League will take over the Champions League. So if the Super League is going to replace the Champions League, I'm down. Hey, for real, man. Like, I'm sick of traveling to Trubs, Trabzbons, Trabzonspor. Where else we went? Fucking Sheriff. Oh God. Trabzonspor, Sheriff. Where all these countries in fucking Luxembourg and Iceland, Reykjavik to play football matches. What the fuck is going on, man? No, seriously. Yeah, Barca and Juventus are worse. The financial Barca financial, yeah, correct. Actually, I forgot. Barca financial issues also no matter. See, guys, Barcelona financial issues. What sanctions? Sanctions my ass. They still bought players, and they still bought players with new contracts while owing other players money. So you see, I'm saying get the oil money in. No, Super League. That's why I said fuck FIFA. Gianni Infantino is cursing me. Cheers, Gianni. Oh, maybe my eyes teary. Look, here's the thing. If the European Super League replaces the Champions League, I'm down. Because maybe when we play the Super League, we might get more money. Now, if you go from round one all the way until the finals, you're projected to get 44 million. All right? 44 million is bullshit in this day and age. You ain't going to buy shit. You might be able to pay the salaries of the players, but you ain't going to buy no top player for 44 million US dollars, by the way. So what the or Euros me? What the hell are we talking about? Champions League lucrative bullshit. It's bullshit. It's not that much. We came in 44 million from two sponsors. 22, 22. Boom, cow team, 5-year contract, bam, 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 settle. So if the Super League came in and they were able to find sponsors, able to find TV, I was really down because I think like Matthew said, Barcelona having financial problems. If they got exclusive TV rights, it'll be great because the matches will be all against top teams. So you'll have always Menu, Barcelona, Menu, Madrid, Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich was also there, Juventus, Inter Milan, Milan, both the Milans, Fiorentina. I think for our side, which other club came with us? Chelsea, yeah. Chelsea, we're talking about big teams, but Bayern was in it too. We're talking about big fucking teams all playing in the Super League with some other fringe teams coming in. Why not? I'm down. I'm down. It's just that right now, I think they changed PR from the previous PR to the new PR. So the new PR is kind of doing things a bit differently, and right now they're on a PR offense. They're coming out. Like I saw the clip from that guy, the guy who's running the company. Guys, don't get it twisted, huh? That MF probably practiced that shit for weeks. You see how he's reading the thing like I'm off the cuff here. I'm just speaking from my head. I have a little bit of notes here and there just to keep me in line so I can get some order. But it's all hard, baby. I'm telling you, man, I'm all hard. I'm all hard over here. Okay? There's no plan. You look at how that guy talked. Everything was planned, it was calculated, the intonation, the presentation, the wording, even to the way he said it, his tone of voice, the tonation of the delivery of the speech. It was all planned to the core. Don't get it twisted. They are trying to encourage more and more people to accept the Super League as being a good league, but I cannot. I don't at this point in time, the way they are, I won't say it's a good league. And if they don't really have a concrete answer or concrete way or vision, then fuck it. However, if they do, I'd say, man, fuck the Champions League, screw history, let's go. Look, this is the reason why a lot of things are changing in the world now, guys. We're already 21st century, not even halfway there, it's 2023, but we'll get there. It's only 27 years 26 years, if you count this, until we end 2050. 26 years, how old will you be? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments also if you watch this later. How will you be in 2050? One of the major things that's changing in this world where like tradition is pretty much out the window is you look at golf. There is a breakaway golf tour now called the Live Golf, LIV. It's a short like L. It's the Roman words to kind of represent where they don't play 4 days, they play 3 days. They are more relaxed. They play in teams instead of individual. Whereas the PGA Tour, the golf tour, the one that's been the one only tours that have been there all this while, they follow a pattern. You play over 4 days, Thursday, Friday. If you don't make the cut, which means if you're not in the top half, you don't get money. The top half play Saturday and Sunday to decide the winner. Saturday and Sunday only you get paid. So it's very grueling because you got practice from Monday all the way to Thursday. You'll be practicing. Then you grind and grind and grind, play 18 holes. And at the end of the day, you don't make the cut, you don't make money. And it's a very long process. It's very hard to get in. Good players are only there. And the league is controlled by very few people. So Saudi Arabia came in and says, screw this, we're going to start our own league. And they call it Live Golf. Of course, all the litigation and mitigation and legislation were all thrown at Live Golf. But guys, Live Golf managed to snag 7 or 8 out of the world's top 10 players to play there now. They threw money at them. I know. Tons and tons of money they threw at them. And all those golfers said, including world number one at the time, Dustin Johnson said, I'm taking this money because if they're giving me 100 million, which I think they gave him 100 million, I cannot even earn this in 10 years playing on the PGA Tour. So what happened? The PGA Tour were jealous and they said, okay, we're going to sanction your ass. All the players who play on the Live Tour will not be allowed to play the Grand Slams. So you can't play the Masters, the US Open, the British Open, and the PGA Championships. How fucked up is that? You're supposed to be the world governing body for football, for golf, But you chose to follow the guy who you've been with all the while instead of thinking, hey, let's open up the spot to new leagues. Let's open it up to new tours. Got jealous because now the money, they won't be making as much money because the fans won't come out. Fans gonna go to live shorter, cheaper. You can see all your fans. It's not that famous, so you can still go. Venues are all over the world, and it's only 3 days, not 4 days. So the players are not so tired, and they don't have to. The PGA Tour used to have stipulation. You want to play in the Grand Slam or the Major, you need to play like 10, 10 tournaments in the PGA Tour and 10 tournaments in the European Tour. You die, way. What about family? What about having a life? Okay. So the Leaf Tour already started. They are breaking out from the normal golf tour, the traditionalists. This is what the Super League is trying to do. They are trying to break out from being the traditional way of having football, traditional way of playing it by starting a new league. So I don't think we should brush it off totally. I've seen all the fucking clowns all brush it off totally. Oh, it's bad. All the English fellas, the Gold Bridge and the Silver Bridge and whatever. Still got sound issues. Hang on, let me check. Mic test. Hold on. It's about 20 seconds behind. Let me check. Okay, sounds better now. Sounds better now. Goodness gracious. Okay, yeah, sound better now. Yeah, I think sometimes when I hit this, I'm still trying to figure out the best way to put it. Like, this way, back way, up way. Maybe I should start putting it on the side so I don't hit it because I'm very animated with my hands. All right, I hope it's better now. I'm very animated. Yeah, better now, right? It looks okay it looks okay on Facebook, but I don't know why when I check it on YouTube, the video is not even. Oh, it's playing now. I see. Okay, now it's playing. Now it's playing on YouTube. Okay, yeah. So we back. Sorry, apologies. I mean, budget mic lah, guys. I ain't rich. If you all like and subscribe and share with your friends, maybe I could hopefully buy a nicer mic. Anyway, fuck all that. We good. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. So now, oh goodness, what did I do? Okay, Marcus Rashford contract is expiring in 2024. I really don't know what value to put on him right now. I'm totally lost as to how much he costs. how much contract we should give him, because I think right now it's about 100 something. We checked this about 2 weeks ago in the podcast, about 100 something. Market value says it's 55 with 1 year left. I'm thinking, what do you all think? How much do you think he's worth? Let me think. We like to put price on the player, like how he's playing now, right? But if I had to think, I'd say Marcus Rashford is probably worth about, I think about there, lah, 60, 55, 60. What do you think? Too much? Nowadays, most of the prices when you buy players is about 50, 60. What? I don't see any good top player coming in for less than that. At 25 years old, with all that experience, only playing in one club, 55 million, is that a good valuation? I really need some help from you guys. I'm not sure. I'll wait for your comments to come in as I move on. Diogo Dallo, I think we'll sign him. Luke Shaw, I think we'll sign him because I think we want Luke Shaw to play at centre back also. Fred. Fred, I think will go. Fred, I think I've been listening lately. I've been hearing the news that everyone's saying Fred, Fred might be leaving. So I won't have a big problem with Fred leaving, but I feel that we might need to put a strong bid to keep Marcus Rashford with us. Mbappe is worth 200 million. If Mbappe is worth 200 million, then Rashid can. Wait! Wait! Your I went and said 655, 60, and I was struggling. Homeboy, 150. I okay. I 150. Okay, shit. Okay. I think that's like kind of heavy price. Okay, but it's good to get the sentiment. So that means the fans are feeling right now that Marcus Rashford should get a really, really super contract because what he's doing is unbelievable. Okay, fair. I feel you. I don't know whether anybody else is here, but maybe y'all can let me know in the comments later. How about, do you think we should keep Diogo Dallo, Luke Shaw, and Lindelof? Because look, Ganacho, don't worry, let's not even talk about him. He will stay. Brandon Williams is already out. He's just there, only. Even Marshall also is out. Forget about Marshall, man. Marshall, yeah, Rice overpriced. Rice was crazy, man. I couldn't believe it. And the news also came out today that we had put in a bid for Amrabat. Amrabat didn't want to come. I mean, fuck him. So right now, Alessandro Garnacho is going to stay 100%, right? Dalo and Luke Shaw will stay 100%. The ones that potential to leave, maybe Rashford, Fred, Aaron, and Marshall and Lindelof. Now, out of this list, I don't mind seeing Marshall needs to go lah. I don't want to carry Marshall anymore. He's just not cut out for the Premier League. Marshall, and I've always been a fan of him, which disappoints me because I think Marshall is world class talent. I think Marshall needs to go. I think if we let go Lindelof, then we need good backup. If not, we shouldn't let Lindelof go. And I think Aaron Wan-Bissaka should stay. If I put a real solid concrete answer to it, will Lindelof wait and see who is the backup? Fred, I'm leaving to you guys lah. Fred, I like Fred. He's not the best, but I like Fred. So the ones that can go from this list should be Lindelof, if you know a replacement, Marshall, and Fred lah, I guess. Holy shit. I'm just lost, man. Like if we just stick to Marshall, right? GTA is considering selling Marshall. Yeah, correct. Yeah, I think Ten Hag likes Fred also, so I feel like he might keep Fred. I personally, I feel Fred is turning 30. I think if we get rid of Fred, he can play better football somewhere else. And I want to see who can come in and replace him. Maybe somebody young. Right now, with him not getting game after game and being playing the defensive role, just doesn't suit him. He needs to be playing Bruno's role. But Bruno is just too good in that role. He keeps everybody out. And I think we need to start with Bruno every game because Bruno is what you call a stalwart. So I'm going to say this. I think Marshall is probably worth about 50, 60, 150 if you look at the way he's playing right now and you follow those sentiments. Diogo Dallo needs to stay 100%. He will stay 100%. Whether it's worth 32 million, I'm not sure. Luke Shaw stay. Fred, I don't know. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, if cheap stay, he can still put in a shift. Wan-Bissaka can still come in, put in a shift, still do very, very well. So I'm down Wan-Bissaka, Martial, no. Lindelof had a heart problem also. Huh? You guys remember no? Lindelof had a heart problem. So Lindelof maybe can go. Ganacho stay. That's where I'm at lah with this. I feel like I was surprised why suddenly somebody was talking about bringing up Marcus Rashford's contract issue and asking whether we should sign him to a lucrative contract. I'm thinking my concern is you sign him to a lucrative contract, then he deflates, then he starts playing slow, he doesn't play as fast anymore, and then then we're looking for players here and there. So a bit of a problem. So maybe it's a bit too early. Let me see at the end of the season where we finish. Let me see at the end of the season whether we have some bids coming in. Because the bids come in, the first thing they need to do is fix the stadium. So let's look at it and see how it goes. Lah. Next topic. I think you all are going to love this topic. Oh my God. This is probably the most polarizing topic in all of fucking football, especially when it comes to Manchester United. Can we win a match without Casemiro? I want to say again for those who just tuned in first time, my buy of the season is actually Lisandro. I feel the best player we have bought and the best player from the buys in this team is Lisandro. I don't know. I said, and I'm sticking to it, that if we stick with Ericsson long term, might not be the solution to winning titles. I said the best midfield partnership in defense was Casemiro and Fred, and I kept the jury out on my feelings on Casemiro as being the best. After having watched our last few matches, close call in Palace, reading whatever, Nottingham Forest is a shit team, we should win, and then the 2-2 against Leeds. Man, want to put it down to Casemiro not there? I don't know. Because the first goal was a nice shot. I think De Gea wasn't prepared for it. Yeah, De Gea just wasn't prepared for that near post shot to his right. So the goal went in. Okay, Buta bin Bilal lah, buta.com. Second goal, what the fuck? Ah, now I'm starting to question. Yo, we let the second goal in. Is missing Eriksen and Casemiro really a big deal now? Oh, is missing Casemiro a big deal? I started questioning. So I managed to watch the game. It was too early, 4 to 6. I had to go for an event with the Prime Minister. So I was not going to stay up late to watch it and then go there and be tired. So I watched the replay. And it was a drab fucking game. Drab as shit. Where was everybody in that first half? And especially, where is Weghorst? Not nice to just keep shitting on a player, and all that. No, he's our team guy, right? But when Ten Hag said that day, oh, brilliant! His moving was absolutely brilliant. His positioning is very good. He comes into positions that allow the players to move. It was absolutely brilliant. What he Yeah, I'm not a football coach. I didn't win Eredivisie title. I didn't coach Bayern Munich. I didn't learn from Pep. Whatever. I'm not. I'm cousin Roy. I'm everybody's cousin, and I'm some people's uncle. But I won't discount my football knowledge. I've watched a lot of football, and from a observer's view, Weghorst ain't shit. Like literally, man, he really ain't shit. We as fans, when you don't have, I have a pot, man. I'm going to be honest. When we are fans, if we go through our normal daily life, we tend not to think too deeply into these kind of things. Like, okay, match over, loss, go about our daily thing until the next match. But I can't. I'm cousin of baby. This is talking Manchester. We're gonna keep it a buck 20. We're gonna keep it 100. We're gonna keep it 100% over here, baby. It's always gonna be that way. And I'm telling you, from all the talent strikers, whatever I've seen, Weghorst isn't it. What we're talking, he moving to good positions. Where's the good position in midfield? That day, all the homies who watched the game, they were saying, yeah, we didn't give him enough service, this and that. I watched the game, I'm thinking, there was a time we put too much service to Ronaldo too early because we were hoping he'll do a miracle goal. Now, hardly any service coming because the players don't have faith in him. They don't have faith in putting certain balls that you would give Ronaldo to Weghorst. He ain't going to jump as high as Ronaldo. He ain't going to be as precise as Ronaldo. You know what I'm saying? He's not. And you can obviously see the pace of the Premier League, he's on par. He's not better than the pace, like when Aguero and all came in, Yaya Toure, like, oh shit, man, these guys just immediately fit in, like, oh, respect. Sam Sifu, man. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't. One goal in the FA Cup against Nottingham Forest is not going to put me at ease. I need 2 goals by now. And every game is being substituted in the 60th minute. Why? Because great positioning. So if there was great positioning, why is he being substituted in 60 minutes of every game? Riddle me this. Anybody got answers? I'm lost, man. I'm thinking if we are expecting to finish top four and hope this guy gives us, I don't know, 15 goals in the Premier League. Fuck the cup matches. 15 goals in the Premier League. You mean you're telling me when we play Barcelona next week, he's going to score? Because of the incredible service that we're providing him? Huh? That incredible service that we gave Cristiano Ronaldo for him to score 23 goals in total, 18 goals in the Premier League, 5 in cup matches. Yeah, very hard for me to put a firm, not conclusion, but yeah, a conclusion or answer to it, because he hasn't shown me anything for me to say that wow, that fella's good lah. Hey, wow, red goals bro. The fella cakap bro. The fella cakap bro. He's hitting all right. He got like 3 shots on goal that day, bro. I see nothing, guys. I see him trying to hit. He got a header here and there. I don't see any shots. I don't even see him getting the ball. You know where he's getting the ball? Outside of the D box, far away from the goal, doing one touches. One touch here, some beautiful one touch pump, layup here, poop, run there, run there. That's all I'm seeing. I don't see no clinical finishes. How many goals he scored so far? 1. Bang, kita buka January transfer window supaya lebih ramai player yang bagus boleh datang main ke Manchester United, sebab kita tengah bertanding dengan tim seperti Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal dan City yang kuat. Kita tak pernah sabit kesalahan mana-mana, sebab tu kita beli player macam Marcel Sabitzer. Tetapi, adakah Wout Weghorst seorang pemain yang berkaliber, yang bermutu tinggi, yang kita boleh harap supaya kita habis di top 4 dalam Premier League? I'm saying bullshit. It's all there. His poor performances are being padded up because, Ten Hag is Dutch, this fella is Dutch, he wanted him. He'll always defend his boy. A good coach will always defend his boy. How? I don't need to. I can scrutinize as much as I want. He just came into the club. I'm not going to show mad loyalty to him. No, I'm not. He's only here on loan, guys. He could be out. Same like sabit kesalahan hukum undang-undang, Marcel Sabitzer. He is also here temporary. He's only here on loan. They might not even be here next season. They're just here to temporary help. So we go for Osimhen or Kane next season, which I like to come to this after. Would you guys prefer Osimhen or Kane? Next season, where is he going to stay? What's his position? As backup. And then without the matches under his feet, is he going to be as sharp? He's not. So we're fucked. Sorry. Excuse me. So I think I want to see Weghorst out by the end of the season. I'm thinking if we want to challenge for titles against guys like City and Arsenal, and Chelsea, Chelsea will get their act right. Watch, mark my words. Chelsea will get their act together, and then they're going to be a force to reckon with. And Newcastle, Weghorst is not the answer. Fred, maybe you can say he can be a backup player, whatever, play second string, play cup matches and all that. But I feel right now, maybe get somebody else other than Fred. See whether that person can play in that position and play well. So, yeah. That's why I'm met with this. Okay, we got, can we win without Casemiro? And also, can we win without Casemiro or not? Didn't answer the question. I don't know. I don't know. Can we? I know, bro. I'm being quiet now, isn't it? Why are you getting angry? Fuck, these motherfuckers are tripping and shit, man. Look. Uh By right, we should. Okay, I'm asking the question: Can we be without customer? By right, we should. With this talent, we should be able to win matches without Casemiro. But why are we over relying on him, and why are the people who are stepping in for him unable to fill in those shoes? Goldbridge, you know what the fucker said? He said, Goldbridge said, we're going to play Leeds, so, but I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. No, Leeds have a team there in the transitional period, and they got the new manager in and all that. And lots of people say, just like the Everton match against Arsenal, when people come in, but I don't think so. Goldbridge, go eat a dick. Seriously, man, take a big dick and then eat it. How the fuck can you say it won't affect, bro? You've been watching matches for so many years. All right, you're going on and talking shit 4 times in fucking a day. In 24 hours, you're online 4 times spouting bullshit. And for a guy who's that knowledgeable, for you to say, when we go and play Leeds with a new manager, got rid of the old manager, but baggage, it won't make a difference. You're a clown. Follow Cousin Roy. I said it. It's going to be very dangerous. It's going to be very tricky because those motherfuckers going to come on and absolutely annihilate us. First minute! First fucking minute, goal went in ready. That guy is nice. I'm getting fancy. Nonto. Nice player. Good player. You know what I mean? First minute we scored. Then a whole half never scored a goal. Second half started. I think their first or second attack. Second goal. Second goal went in. What the fuck? Holy shit, man. I'm saying we showed last week like Leeds total salary, whatever, 50 million, our total salary, 211 million. So how can guys who've been watching, even guys watching football matches for years, doing this as their career? I'm doing this for a hobby, man. This is my passion. They are saying, no need to worry. I am saying you better be worried because I don't think you can win easily. Fuck, man. 2-all draw. You see? We should be able to win, right? Team provide a team has a good CDM. No, okay, well, if we don't have a good CDM also, I think we should win with guys like Rashford, Bruno, let's put Ganacho or Sancho there. Midfield right now, 100% will be Fred. No Ericsson, so Sabitzer, Tommy is injured. I just say the players are injured lah. Huh? All the players are ready. No Casemiro, okay? So all the players are there. So we got Ericsson, Tommy, Sabitzer, whoever the fuck else, all there. And then defense, best. Varane, Lisandro. With this team, cannot win, cannot be Leeds. I cannot accept. If Casemiro was missing, the next player who came in, he should have immediately filled in those shoes. And I know Sabitzer did some nice passes and all that, but there were those all like stats passes. I call those stats passes where they get the ball, they dribble a little bit, pass another fellow. Okay, 100%. Oh, okay. Oh. One pass. Okay, 100%. Okay, he passed to Fred, 100%. Okay. How long was the pass? 2 meters. Okay, but 100%. Another pass. Okay, pass to the right wing. So who played right wing? That is Sancho, Ganacho, whoever the fuck. Pass to him. How far was the pass? 3 meters. 100%. So you make 21 passes, right? Out of 21 passes, one will be a long one, 20-meter, 30-meter long pass that you don't get. So you make 20 stupid close tiki-taka passes, and then it comes in your stat sheet. Right? It comes on your stat sheet. Hey man, this fella looks damn good. Oh fuck. These guys, I mean, this guy did that. Holy shit, this fella's power net bad. And then immediately the stats go up. Oh shit, man. Oh. Marcel Sabitzer, 10 out of 11 passes. Which passes created opportunity? Which passes got us out of a tight spot? Which pass changed the flow of the game? They say it's all very heavy attacking towards us and all that. One pass changed the game. And then after that, we get momentum. Things like that. Those are significant passes. Not looking at stats. Oh, Sabitzer scored 17 out of 20 passes. Oh, shit. Damn, he's good. You know what I'm saying? I say it again now for the new fan. Stats are like a lamppost for a blind man. It illuminates the way, but it doesn't enlighten you. You know what I'm saying? You watch the game and see. I thought Sabitzer did some nice passes, but didn't mean shit. He was running from left, right in that, behind in our half behind the circle. He was moving. Then some passes he went in front. But I didn't see anything that told me, hey, you know what, bro, buy him, lah, bro. Bro, can we buy this guy? Next season, I think we need him. You know what I mean? Nothing showed that. So while he's a guy, and then Eric Ten Hag praising him, saying he's the best, oh, very smart player. So for many seasons, the team doesn't have a solid. Until they say, that's true. Yeah, this one I agree. This one I agree. We never had a proper CDM. Fred wasn't doing it right. That's why I'm always very iffy. Fred, I feel Fred goes, let him go. But the replacement, Sabitzer isn't convincing me yet. Never mind, 2 or 3 games only, right? Give chance. I give him chance. Let me see. But the praise he's getting now is just the PR praise. It's the praise to say that, hey, don't give him some time. But coach said he does very well. It's honest. God's honest truth. It's more of a PR praise than an actual incident where Sabitzer really did well. Can somebody here actually tell me, did Sabitzer do anything that is super significant? Nah. The 2 goals the second goal was a own goal lah from Leeds. Bad luck. I don't know what to say. Usually when you get an own goal lah, it's always buta.com. So the fact that we clawed back to 2-2, it was good lah. It was good. I give them that. But I'm still not convinced. I think it's because the Wout Weghorst thing is still in the back of my mind, and it's a bit hard to let go lah. I feel maybe I already said it already. Our January transfer window, our business was terrible. Okay, now in the summer, now the last one. I want to see if usually no one puts anything in the comment, but I'm just gonna ask lah. So should we get Kane or Mbappe? So now quickly talk about this lah. Should we get Kane or Mbappe? Harry Kane is going to be 30 next season. A lot of the pundits are saying that he's proven, so you better take him. Okay, the guy playing the Premier League, used to the weather, the pitch, the stadiums, the way of play, the pace of play, the travel. So, and that all plays a big part, and that's why he'll be there. He knows how the other teams in the league play. He knows the defenders well, so he can attack them. So they're saying go for Kane. He probably costs us, whatever he costs, and we probably have to pay him 350, right? Osimhen is only 23, I think. Sorry, let me just quickly check. Victor Osimhen, 24. He's born in 1998. Victor Osimhen is 24, born in 1998. He's playing the Italian league, which is not the strongest league in the world, but he's scoring a lot of goals. And Napoli are leading by more than 10 points. I think 12 or 14 points after yesterday. He's touted as the most sought after striker right now in the world. So we have Osimhen, we have Vlahovic, two of these guys that we are trying to buy, or at least hinting that we want to buy. And I was just thinking that it's a bit hard to put not a value, but to say how important guys how crucial or how they can adapt, how well they can adapt. Guys like Osimhen, right? I never felt that Aguero would be a good striker, but man, he proved me wrong. So I don't know really how to see these strikers and whether they are good or bad. But if he's scoring a lot of goals, means he's on form. He comes to Manchester United, we got second rate training facility. So uh, I still think if his heart is in it, he'll personally improve. But at the same time, you all want Osimhen, you all want somebody else, or do you all want Kane? You know, I don't know. I don't know whether we can get both. In an ideal position, yeah, we can get both, play different position, Kane, Mbappe left or right. That's gonna that would I'm looking at that price tag there. Probably paying 300 million on 2 players. So anyone who buys Mbappe is going to have to break the transfer record. I think they won't come like Neymar's one. It's ridiculous money. There's bullshit. There's FPP all the way. But anyone who comes in for Neymar has to pay top dollar. Kane, I think, will be cheaper. And I don't know whether Spurs want to sell to us or not. But if you can get both, I'm down. I'm always down to get super talent to come and play in the club. Brings back the glory days. But okay, I got a few minutes to decide. I want Mbappe lah. Sure, let's talk about the baggage. He's arrogant lah, young, won all the titles, had his way in PSG. Yo, ignore all that. First and foremost, Mbappe is a footballer. So the heart will always be in the football, and they will want to win titles. The fact he already won the World Cup means that satisfaction is already done. Now it's about league titles. And I think he knows deep in his heart, French league ain't shit. It's a farmers league. He's not testing himself. He will take his star power and his saham. His saham will naik like nobody's business if it comes to Manchester United. Because, like I said in the beginning of the show, we are the number one marketing club in the world. All right, we got five clowns coming in to bid for us, even though at that ridiculous price of 4 or 5 billion, 5 we're number one marketing club. If Mbappe comes here, his entire social media is going to blow up more than what it already is. All the Manchester United fans who are following Manchester United Twitter will follow him on Twitter, including me. And I know if I follow somebody, if I read some news, follow somebody, check out something interesting about football, then I know that thing is gumpa because I don't check everything. I'm not interested in everything. I don't give a shit about everything. I have knowledge, but you don't have to, whatever. But the things I follow, usually I think they go viral. Like I tell you right now, if Mbappe comes to us, he's going to go viral as fuck. His social media team is going to double, triple the money they earn from social media. All the sponsors are going to double, triple. His asking price for sponsors is also going to double and triple. There's so much upside. So whereas the Qatar or Iraq or Saudi or whichever Middle East country was paying his wages before in PSG, now he doesn't have to rely on them. I can be my own guy. I can earn that kind of money. I can buy 2 private jets. Motherfucker. I don't need no oil money to fill up petrol for my jets, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I can buy my own. I can be my own airport in fucking Manchester, man. Give me the king there. In a club with the richest history in English Premier League football. Liverpool and all, sorry. We the club with the biggest history. Yeah, I don't give a shit what you all say. You all call about your 5 European champs. You can get stuff. We are the biggest club. We are the biggest English club in the world. So I think my answer is I'm going to go with please get Mbappe. But we're only going to get Mbappe if oil money comes in. Spurs ain't selling to any Premier League team. Levi mentioned it recently. He mentioned it. Yeah, he always says, okay, there you go. So that's why I said I'm not sure whether anybody's going to, the fucking Spurs motherfucker is going to sell to us or not. But if Spurs don't want to sell to Manchester United, I'm happy. That means let's just look elsewhere. But I'm pretty sure Eric Ten Hag is a huge fan of of Harry Kane because eh, Ten Hag what he's doing is just no. I won't be silent. Fuck you. No, I won't. When it's Ten Hag, I'm going to say loud as I want. Okay, I think Eric Ten Hag is a genius. I think what he's doing right now is absolutely what the club needed, and I am 1,000,000% behind Ten Hag. Whoever the fuck Ten Hag wants, I'll take. But don't expect me to listen to what he says about certain players, and I'm like, oh, Ten Hag said it's good, so it's good. No, that I'm going to base it on my own observation, my feelings. So anyway, I think I think that's it. Okay, I'm going to start a little bit earlier now, because I'm doing it on myself now. Um, Again, any one of you want to come on the show, let me know in the comments. I'm here every Friday. Just let me know, hey, next Friday, Roy, can I come on the show? I'd like to chit chat with you. You can. Okay, just know nobody's done it because all worry when it comes to the time, maybe you have to cancel with me and all that. Don't worry about it. If you want to come, you just let me know. Put it in the comments down there. And stay tuned, man. Like I'm sure there's a lot of shit going to happen. We're playing on Sunday at 10 o'clock. I got a wedding that night, so I don't think I can go live afterwards. But maybe Monday morning I will do something. Once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. If you all have anything you feel like you want to hear my opinions about or you want me to talk about, let me know in the comments. I will 100% make an effort to do it. It doesn't have to be an hour. It could be just short. They say you just want to know how I feel. So yeah, apart from that, I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. This has been lovely with so much news to talk about. Holy shit. I was so tempted to go on during the week, but I was like, you know what? Let's just wait, get it all in today so I can go a little bit longer. And try to get some, spit some hot fire, baby. So hey, continue supporting the club. Right now, one thing I can say is it's a great, great time to be a Manchester United fan. All right. We are hearing about Liverpool wanting Klopp to step down. Graham Potter not wanted by the Chelsea fans in Chelsea. We got Newcastle on the rise. Arsenal starting to show they are bottlers, just like Spurs, these London clubs. Whereas Manchester United just seem to be on the up. The news is good. Apart from the injuries, results are better. I won't say results are bad. Every result is good, even though it's a draw. Because 6, 7 months ago, we were shit. Now we top four, could finish top three. While the other guys are in the top 10, 8, 9, 7. Brentford or whoever, Brighton are higher placed than Liverpool, Chelsea. Only Arsenal, Newcastle, and us are up there. So it's a great time to be a Manchester United fan. Keep supporting the club. Stay tuned to this channel. And until the next time, I'll see you on the show. Peace. Oh, yeah, remember to change your FPL players, man.